Hey, yo, what's the deal, man? It's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag, you know what I mean? And right here, right now, as we speak, it is 11:16 p.m. on a Monday night. You know what I'm saying? I just finished watching Raw. I just finished watching that Bronson Reed, Braun Strowman match. That shit was crazy. Like, they actually did the fucking Big Show Brock Lesnar spot for SmackDown like mad years ago. Remember when Brock Lesnar suplexed Big Show from the top rope and the fucking, the ring exploded? That's exactly what the fuck they did here. Shit was crazy. And then Seth fucking Rollins comes out, curb stomps the shit out of Big Bronson Reed, and Braun Strowman gets the win. I wanted to do this video today because there's a lot of news that has been out. But I wanted to this one thing I wanted to talk about because I'm waiting for some sensational shit to come out. Like, as I was watching Raw, I was also going through social media and I was hearing about like fucking AEW quote unquote confident that Daniel Garcia is going to sign back, and they said they got creative, in the event that he does sign back. So basically, how the fuck can you be confident? How the fuck can you claim that you be confident and then you say in the event of? Like, come on, man. That doesn't sound like confidence to me. But also, some sad news too. That was yesterday. As of this upload. With the passing of both the Dikembe Mutombo and Pete Rose. The Dikembe Mutombo, I've seen him play ball from the time I was young, when he was playing for the Denver Nuggets. And then he wound up going to Houston. No, he went to Atlanta. I think it was Atlanta during MJ's second run. And then he wound up playing for the Knicks. He wound up playing for Houston. And remember, we used to block shots. He used to do the finger wave that no. And yeah, man. And then also with Pete Rose, man. Pete Rose, I don't give a fuck what no one says. Pete Rose deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. He got fucked. He got completely fucked. Like, how the fuck you ban him from going to the Hall of Fame, for betting on baseball, but then you got cheats in baseball, man. Like, it's fucked up. It's really fucked up, man. It's fucked up, what Major League Baseball did. Fuck Major League Baseball. Like, I love baseball, but goddamn, like, fuck what they did to Pete Rose. What I want to talk about is something that I read earlier today about what AEW wants to do with their sequel for Fight Forever. Right? And shout out to the dumb fuck, on one of my comment sections yesterday that, okay. Let me address what I'm talking about. So, someone put out a post that I reposted, a tweet that I reposted saying that, well, EA Sports should get the rights to AEW Fight Forever. They should get the rights to AEW wrestling games and such. And I think it'd be fucking cool, blah, blah, blah. And then I reposted, well, there's one little itty bitty problem. Okay? And that problem is called Endeavor. Because EA Sports has a deal with UFC. Right? And, who else does Endeavor own? Not only they own the UFC, but I think they also own another pro wrestling promotion by the name of WWE. And they are not going to allow EA Sports to promote AEW on a UFC game, or like, let's say they're running a UFC commercial, a UFC video game commercial, and AEW is there. Like, nah, fuck out of here. You kidding me? Hell no, we got a wrestling promotion here? Nah, fuck that, B. That's not happening. So then some dumb fuck was like, well, how the fuck do you know? They can do that. They can fucking do that. They can do that, because they don't have to listen to your, to your bullshit wrestling promotion, to your cult wrestling promotion. And then when I looked in this bozo ass motherfucker's page, he has nothing but AEW stuff. Like, come on, man. Bitch ass nigga. And I was waiting for him to say something stupid so I could tell him to come right here to Fort Greene. Come out here to Fort Greene. Come out here to Fort Greene Projects, nigga. Now, I mean, you don't got the balls to come out here, boy. Now, I mean, you're too pussy. But here's my thing with AEW, with Fight Forever 2, or whatever the fuck they're going to call this AEW game, right? The AEW video game fiasco is finished. It's done. After the first game, man, you can't put your trust in that shit anymore, man. You can't. You know what I mean? Like, wait, what happened with Fight Forever? What happened with AEW Fight Forever? It was a fucking failure because, Yuke's and Aki has not done wrestling games in a long fucking time. So to replicate that magic, I mean, I don't know where the fuck you're gonna get another company that's going to do the stuff that they do. Like, you think EA Sports is gonna make wrestling games? Are you smoking crack? I made a video yesterday about how I think 2K is gonna wind up getting. Oh, that's another thing I also posted too in that tweet. I said that, the only way that EA Sports would actually get to do AEW wrestling games is if the UFC winds up going to 2K. And again, we do not know if, and that's another thing I forgot to bring up too. If EA Sports already have an engine ready to go, WWE will already, be part of that engine. So, booyaka right there. But my thing is this with the AEW wrestling games. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, they lost their fucking luster at this point. You really think that, people are going to put their trust in another AEW video game? Hell fucking no. And what the fuck makes you think that EA Sports is going to do a good job? And I don't know if they have a fucking engine. Nobody knows if they have an engine. I don't fucking know. I don't know if EA Sports has an engine ready to go to make these wrestling games. Nobody knows. I put a joke saying that Inland Productions should make the fucking, should make the AEW game. For those that don't know, Inland Productions is the company that made the two iconic WCW games for the PlayStation. WCW Nitro and WCW Thunder. So who the fuck is going to be there to make a wrestling game for AEW? It's not a lot. It's not a fucking lot. Besides what? Fire Pro Wrestling? But that would be like a step backwards though. Like, who would be out there? There's really no one out there. To make, to make wrestling games. They might as well just stick to Aki and Yuke's. Maybe they might have some magic there. Maybe, I don't know. Because, man, Fight Forever was a colossal fucking fail. People got bored when they brought Fight Forever. They got bored quickly. Because, again, you're trying to compete with 2K, and it just fell fucking flat. And again, 2K, 2K is that company, man. They're that fucking company. Or why don't you try Midway? Midway can help you make your games. I mean, look, TNA Impact was not a bad wrestling game. A lot of the acclaimed Midway games, they were not bad. I mean, they weren't fucking, Aki Engine games or Yuke's games for the PlayStation with the early WWF games, and also like Def Jam Fight for New York and Def Jam Vendetta. But still, they're passable games, And plus, there's other wrestling games that's out there that, are better alternatives than AEW Fight Forever. I mean, you got this Ultra Pro. The Ultra Pro Wrestling game is something I want to see. That shit looks fire. That shit reminds me of the games that I used to buy growing up, in the 90s. You know what I mean? Like the WCW Mayhems, and not Mayhems, the WCW revenges, the WCW NWO World Tours. You know what I mean? And the No Mercies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That reminds me of that. And also Retromania too. Retromania, another great fucking alternative. Because it reminds me so much of the WWF WrestleFest games and such. You know, I don't know what the fuck AEW is gonna do with their, you know, with their video games, but my personal opinion, they should just stick it out with Ukes and Aki. Maybe they might, you know, maybe they might rehash everything and come up with something new. That's what I would do. Because I don't know nobody's gonna trust another AEW wrestling game. You kidding me? You joking with me, my nigga? Like, come on, man. Fuck out of here. But I'm about to be out, y'all. This video is gonna go up at about 3:30. Actually, gonna go up at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Today at 4 o'clock, which is Friday. I mean, Friday. Look at me. I'm fucking tired. Which is Tuesday, October 1st. You know what I mean? So I'm about to be out. So I'm gonna catch y'all soon. All right? Peace.